So there is a big update I need to give you guys on my BMW situation because I don't have the wagon anymore. I traded my wagon for a 99 Z3. It is 5-speed manual and it is a 2.5 liter inline 6. Same exact motor as that, but mine doesn't have a big old turbo on it. So as of right now, we are doing the valve cover gaskets. So I got to take these off, and then there's going to be a bunch of these little guys all the way around here. So I'm going to try my best to go through a step-by-step on how to do this, because I'm sure there's plenty of videos out for E46s, E39s, but I haven't seen one for a Z3. So pretty much the same stuff, but in a Z3. So first, like I said, you gotta break all these loose. There's 10 millimeters in these little holes, and you want to break these loose because those are just little covers for what's actually underneath. And underneath this cover is the fuel rail injectors. Under this cover is your coil pack, spark plugs, and the bolts for the valve cover.
Hey, can I change this? There's like a bite bitten out of me. What did I take here?
So now you can see underneath these little covers, these are all your individual coil packs and the fuel rail. There's a little Schrader valve right here to test fuel pressure, but to get to the actual valve cover and to get this off, you got to take each and every one of these out. So this is going to vary by year. These years had bolt-ins like this, but years like this E46 had ones that you just pull up and then they pop out. So you got to disconnect all these, which I'm pretty sure these, yeah, you just pull up like that, and then you give her a wiggle.
Alright guys, we're gonna be
Give her a wiggle. Now it's disconnected. Now you just disconnect these things and they come out. But you got to remember to put this ground back because that's important.
Exactly, you guys know what to expect. Oh, get back.
Okay, now once all your coil packs are out, laying on the floor, make sure not to lose any of these bolts. Now it's time to start disconnecting all this plastic stuff, getting it out of the way, and getting these ones out of here too. So you need this one gone, this one gone, this one, and that one way back there. You can see that one. And then it's all of these guys, and then it should come out. Okay, so cover is off, and now you can inspect everything. From the looks of it, this guide looks relatively new. It's not old, so that means the guides have been done, along with the chain most likely. So everything under here looks good. I'm gonna clean both these surfaces up and get her back in. Okay, so cover is back on. I had a little bit of hiccups because the gasket kept wanting to fall off, along with the coil pack gaskets that are right over there. Trick that Pat taught me is to use some grease, some high temp grease, whatever, you know, just some grease. Put it in the groove, and it'll actually hold this gasket better than RTV and stuff would, because it's a little bit like thicker, gooier, so it has more to grab onto, and grease will just dissolve later on after running the car, and it won't hurt it. So I'm gonna put all this back together and start the car. All right guys, car's back together. We already started it, doesn't leak or anything, so now I'm gonna go for a little drive, make sure it doesn't leak, and I need to give you guys a little more of a backstory why I got this car. So as I said, it's a 5-speed manual, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult trying to film this and going for a little test drive. So I'll get what I can and show you guys later. So test drive went well. I'm about to pop the hood and check for leaks, but I didn't smell anything, so I don't think she's leaking at all. Big thanks to this DZ Built right there. This, you should follow him on Instagram. I'll put his Instagram in the bio. He has a turbo Miata. Pat has a turbo E46, and Jared just has an E46. But yeah, that's how you do a valve cover gasket on a Z3 specifically. This could transfer over to one of those, one of these, even a 5 series. But the inline 6 goes all the way from 2.3 to 3.0. It's all the same procedure. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for seeing more of this car.